And boom, we are live. This is weird for me. It's been like a month since the last time I've been able to stream. So holy shit, I'm back, everybody. I'm back. My internet finally works. The alligators have been wrestled away. We're back.
They have probably been captured, killed, and eaten.
They made a good steak. Hey, you may laugh, but alligator tastes pretty good, man.
I imagine it tastes about the same as crocodile.
I mean, yeah, you guys got crocodiles in Australia, right?
Yeah, we do.
I mean,
I've had it before.
They got to taste pretty similar, alligator and crocodile.
Well, I've not had alligator to compare the two, but yeah, surprisingly, I had crocodile at a teppanyaki restaurant.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the follow, Phoenix. So we are here finally doing session 5 of our D&D campaign, Children of the Moon. It's been, what, 4 weeks since the last time?
Years.
It feels like
it's been too long.
It's been a long time, but it's been several weeks since the last time we were actually all able to get together and do a campaign. So before we actually do get started, I want, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our DM soon. You want to give like a minor rundown of what happened last time, and then we'll get started?
All right. Well, that's very easy. Last time, they all started Chapter 2, met some new party members in Enzo, and who else was new?
That's a great question.
I think Orcus made a second character to switch between.
Oh, yes.
So technically a new character. And then you guys celebrated Chapter 2 by going into the Thinwood over in the Elven region of Alabaster as part of a guild quest to go take care of a bunch of serpents in a mysterious fog. You kill the serpents and the fog started dissipating, but it's still very much present within the Thinwood, just slowly moving around. And thanks to your efforts, the guild is able to continue in their investigation as to the rapidly changing environment in the Thinwood.
Okay.
So, having recently returned to Thinwood, some of your party members left to go do whatever the heck they're doing and needing you for, have an option of still have 2 more possible quests. You have the quest where it's like kobolds and goblins each asking for help in a war against the other, and then the one where a family is asking adventurers to go into the Thinwood to try to find an herb for their sick daughter.
I like herbs.
If you need a rundown of the basics of the quests, I can give you those 2.
Well, I assume for this chapter we're going to end up doing all 3 quests anyway, and then the chapter is going to end on us doing some kind of major quest to end it out.
Oh yeah, another thing I did since the last time we played.
Oh, we have music now, don't we?
Yes.
So yeah, Soon has gone out and found music that actually plays through D&D Beyond.
Roll20.
Roll20, excuse me, not D&D Beyond. So it is playing right now. We're kind of, since this is a new thing, we're kind of playing with the volume levels. So if it's too soft, too high, let us know. It shouldn't be too intrusive, but if it is, yeah, just let us know. We can change volume levels as need be. Also, I do want to point out before we get any further, I am still recovering from COVID, so you might hear me cough a couple of times during the stream. I apologize in advance.
If you do die, you'll make a nice fur rug for my floor.
Yeah, right. All right, so I guess we got to decide what we're doing, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm happy getting herbs for sick dying daughter or whatever, but the kobolds also sound fun.
Maybe we should do the herbs with Sniddles, and she's a healer.
It's true.
True.
That is very true.
Well, I will point out that I said it last time that was listed on the quest board. So if you guys, there is a doctor who is currently with the family. He just needs a very specific herb to make him the medicine. It's a rare disease.
Gotcha.
Area.
Gotcha.
So it's less about having a partner who can make the medicine, more rather than just going into the woods to find the herb.
So, besides the herb quest, what was the other one?
A bunch of kobolds and goblin tribes were having sort of fight for territory thanks to the shifting Twinwood.
Gabu.
So they're both asking for help, trying to get rid of the other ones.
That just sounds like a lot of fighting. Bold of you to assume I'll heal any of you. Listen,
Or diplomacy.
Sniddles, we need your help.
We're lost without you.
I mean, I'm good for either of them, but
We could roll for it.
that's true. We
It's
could
true. We could.
Low roll herbs, high roll.
Does
Goblin and
someone
kobold.
want to roll a d20 and roll 20 and see what happens?
I'll just do a coin flip.
Okay, coin flip works too.
So what? Heads, herbs, tails, goblin.
Sounds good to me.
It was tails.
Oh, so we're facing goblins.
Basically,
Okay.
goblin.
Let's go, goblins. Let's party wipe. I mean, what?
All right. So let me go pull up the head to go ahead and scroll down to that section.
Goblin Slayer.
We get to be goblins.
The Guildmorn takes the series of quest sheets that the goblins and kobolds have been posting up on the board. It's pretty much just one giant stack of sheets at this point, tied together with some string. She quickly takes them, writes down some information. This is pretty standard. So she's actually put it in that you guys have accepted the quest.
Nice.
She looks at you. So, from what we've gathered, the kobolds and goblins live in the northern region of Thinwood, right alongside the same the mountain range that separates Alabaster from Gypsum, the frozen country to the north. We don't know the exact location. We just know they're in roughly this area. She says, pulling out a map and kind of pointing at you guys. Will be about a couple weeks travel, but the guild, of course, as usual, will stock you guys of ammo and food, so you don't have to worry about that. That being said, we don't. No one here really believes that the goblins or kobolds can afford to pay anybody. Hence why this fighting's been going on for so long.
So,
So,
more or less, we're going to be paid in the spoils of the victor or loser.
More likely, if that is the case, you don't have to worry about the guild's cut of the quest. If it's just random supplies, the guild master has already approved letting the party keep what little they get.
That's cool.
I suppose that will have to suffice.
All right.
Yeah.
So, with that message from the Guildmarn, the party heads back over to the Twinwood, where roughly in the direction that they were pointed. Of course, with goblins and kobolds, it's hard to point the exact location because they're both traveling tribes. Eventually, you make it to the woods near roughly the area, and you begin searching. After a few minutes, you hear some commotion to the north of you. Here, you see what looks to be a couple goblins and kobolds fighting over what looks to be a dead pig. Let me go ahead and grab your guys' characters.
Oh.
That's just sad sigh. Oh.
Oh, the poor pig.
One say bacon.
Bacon.
And then you should be get trouble players. Perfect. So you see
Citrus.
the two parties. Yeah, you see the two parties fighting over seems to be a dead boar on the ground.
I
And,
see
from
bacon.
here, hand it over to you.
All right. Is there a map for this?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Oh, let me.
One of the biggest issues of D&D Beyond is that they go to the map once for me and once for the people can see.
All right. Let me make it bigger for the stream. There we go. Wonderful.
Alright,
Are we gonna pick a side, or are we just gonna kill them all?
you guys do what you do.
I'm asking the party.
That's a great question. So, they're both fighting over the same boar.
Yes.
I'm assuming the boar is already dead.
Yes. So
Very good.
from what the guild mom told you when she first announced the quest,
Mm-hmm.
the thanks to the changing environment, these two have been pushed closer and closer together. And since these creatures are typically known for being weak, they can't fight the bigger monsters for food, so they're instead fighting each other for what little resources they have in the safe zone.
All right. Well, we got goblins and we got who were the other people?
Kobolds.
Kobolds.
Who would be the more valuable allies in case we do want to side with them?
You can always do a intelligence check to see what you can remember about either race.
Sure.
Or like a history sort of check.
Intelligence. History is more like actual history.
Oh my goodness. You literally know everything.
I am good at brain.
Both kobolds and goblins are typically known for being weaker races. Goblins are sort of a offset of the Fey races, whereas kobolds are an offset, are like descendants of dragons. Neither really show off their history as much, though. Typically, kobolds tend to live in caves and are amazing diggers. They can tend to be usually hired by cities to help them build like the waterways or for help clearing for constructions. Whereas goblins are more of a nomadic race. They are not individually, they're not as strong as kobolds, though in terms of numbers, they can swarm a party very quickly.
All right, Soon, can you do an intelligence roll for me then?
I mean, there would be no new information gained.
No, I mean, like in terms of like figuring out, deciding who to side with.
That's up to you guys. That's not that if rolling to is me telling you guys to.
I feel like the kobolds would be the better people to side with if we can, especially since we're supposed to be
Goblins tend to be a little bit more savage too.
Maybe
So
we
like
should
there's a
incapacitate.
reasonable chance that like they won't actually honor any sort of deal or anything like that they make with us.
What'd you say, Sho?
Maybe we should incapacitate them and question them and ask which one. Ask them directly.
You mean incapacitate all 6 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we could.
But doesn't that sound kind of counterintuitive? Like we're gonna just get conflicting information out of either of them. Like we just need to make a choice and stick to it.
Well, as a bitch, I prefer to side with the kobolds.
I mean, I'm going with the kobolds too.
Ditto.
You could split up if you guys
Same.
wanted to. I did have that planned. All right, you guys, do you all want to go the kobolds?
I guess so.
All
Sure. All right. I guess we're attacking the goblins.
As your party, your party walks up to the groups. Some of the kobolds and goblins look at you, and they all look kind of happy for a second. It's like, "Hi, you stupid lizards! Our adventurers we hired are finally here to take care of you. You must be stupider than you look. Their adventurers are clearly here to aid us against you, stupid goblins." As they're fighting, you notice. I'll just give this to you because it's your favorite terrain, Alex. You
Yes.
notice the boar kind of stir a little bit,
Huh?
and all of a sudden it stands back up and screeches right off into the woods, scaring all 3 groups.
Inosuke, come back.
Scaring both groups. So the goblins start to run over to the
Oh.
west, whereas the kobolds start to run to the east.
Oh.
You guys already said you're following the kobolds, right?
Yeah.
All right. Quickly chasing after the kobolds. You run into them, seeing them kind of panting, not expecting the thing that they shot with an arrow to suddenly just come back up.
Wait,
And-
what? So like, have they started like shooting arrows at each other? Is that what you're saying?
No. So they were fighting over the boar that they were hunting for food, but the boar wasn't actually dead, and it scared them all. They weren't expecting it to be alive.
It was just playing dead.
Mm-hmm.
Clemency.
The kobolds look at you. Good, adventurers. Sorry, we weren't expecting such a formidable beasts as our prey. please don't let that
It's a board.
that horrible display fool you. We are more than capable of fighting. He says through panted breaths.
How do you know
That's
it's
a
not a
totally
zombie
believe
pig?
you.
It's not a zombie pig. Can you imagine?
Zombie pig?
Zombie pig.
It's whatever a zombie big can.
I want to speak to them in Draconic and ask them why they hate the goblins so much.
The kobold kind of spits on the ground. But our tribe has been in this region for many generations. With the changing woods, the goblins start invading our territory that we've been here for so long and start taking our food. At first, we were willing to just let them be since there was plenty to go around. But with all the new monsters, we've been forced to kind of fight over it. We tried to negotiate with them, but then they attacked one of our own, and
Things boiled over.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah, kobold talking to you seems very young, so not as wise.
Sort
as
of
you
more or
expect.
less like an adolescent sort of thing.
People
Like
old enough to hunt, but not old enough to be a leader.
not old enough to kind of have any sort of real degree of authority or any power within the societal structure.
You suspect that he might not have a full grasp of the situation. Just what he's been told.
Then in that case, we should probably seek out someone who does have a full grasp of the situation.
Ooh,
Is it-
yes. Come. We'll take you back to the Warren. Show you have you meet our leader.
Awesome.
Lead
Let's
on.
do it.
He'll be able to tell you way more.
Well, then lead on. Show us the way.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
All right, so the kobolds start leading you more north towards the mountain range, with kind of a bounce in their step, happy that all of a sudden these strong adventurers from the kingdom are here to help them with their war. After roughly a few minutes of casual walking through the woods, with at least one of the goblins kind of keeping an eye out for big monsters, getting jumpy when a squirrel jumps out of a bush.
It's Risu.
They eventually lead you to a little cave area.
Okay. Is this a trap?
Yeah, can I do a perception check for people waiting in ambush? Oh wait,
Go
there's
ahead.
literally people. I can see the people. Never mind.
You see the young goblin I was talking earlier walk the guard as they kind of look at you, and they nod. The guard to the right kind of waves you in. Welcome, adventurers. I'm glad you're here on time. We just finished expanding the walls of our cave for your height. Show with your intelligence check earlier. Kobolds tend to make their caves very hard to go through for the bigger races and very full of traps. Since they can dig and move around very easily and they're small. You
Very
can
accommodating.
yeah.
Hmm.
The the youngest
That's
one, the youngest one waves at you. Come. We'll show you our warren, and he quickly runs inside. The other two that were with them kind of give a sigh.
Okay.
We'll follow in.
So I get. Are you waiting on us to decide whether we want to go in or not?
I mean, if you guys want to
we're
ask them anything, yeah,
looking about and seeing no one wants to follow him, I decide to follow in after the kid.
as you
Same.
walk past the guards, they kind of have a bit of a tension to them, because
Essentially,
they seem,
strangers being led into their home.
yeah, they seem to be kind of wary of the bigger races. Weak monsters like this tend to try to avoid the humanoid races just out of fear, strength.
Before entering, I noticed their sort of apprehension and say to them, like, your people have hired us for a job. We mean you no harm unless harm comes to us.
Give me a charisma check.
How very Australian of you.
I guess I have to roll for you because you're a mole.
Yeah.
Charisma.
I can try and do it on D&D Beyond though. Maybe.
That's a saving throw, not a check.
That's
Whatever. It still works. It still works. He looks at you. We hired you for a job, but looking at you, you can understand why we wouldn't trust a large thief in our warren. We've already had trouble with the goblins. We don't need more races pretending to offer us friendship.
I replied, "Well, I'm only hired to join for this job. I'm not here to fill my pockets with anything you have. Whatever is yours, and whatever's given to us is ours. That's that. I'm not here to steal from you. I'm not here to kill any of you. As I said, we're here to do a job. Any harm that comes to us from your side, we'll be responding with as a response to that."
He kind of looks at you with a bit of a scowl. Personally, it's not my choice what happens with you lots, but you better you better fix your attitude before meeting the leader.
Oh shit.
He kind of waves you in. He waves you.
The leader will be given more respect from me.
He waves you in and then starts kind of ignores you, looking back towards for any form of predator.
Just as I'm crawling in, it's like, can't expect any more from a guard.
Can I summon my familiar and leave him at the entrance and tell him to telepathically communicate to me if anything changes other than just the guard standing there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to.
Whoosh.
And then we'll follow in. Yeah.
Let's go.
So you start to you enter and see the littlest kobold who was waiting for the cave. And he starts ushering you in through the caverns.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Such detail.
It's a lot of caves.
Well, yeah. You follow the littlest one. I'm not gonna do it for 1,000. They're pretty much down the. He's kind of giving you a bit of a tour around this area. You pass by, seeing little rooms with different rankings of kobolds are sitting and are resting, where some of the kobold engineers are working items, as well as eventually he leads you around here towards the center room, where you see a couple of goblins thrown into a jail cell. It looks these three snuck in trying to take our eggs. So the leader decided to toss them in a cell. Personally, if I was here, I would have given you a 1-2. He says, kind of giving a little punching animated thing.
I just simply cock an eyebrow up at him, saying, not quite sure how to take his bravado.
You just take it as a sort of a young kid being a young.
Sure, but I mean, it's kind of I understand the bravado, but it's really, kid, we're not the ones you should be trying to impress.
Is this kid literally Gabiru from Slime Tensei?
No.
I don't know, man. I see it's a similarity.
Gabiru can actually fight. This is literally just a child being a child.
Yes.
You would break their hands. Jesus Christ, that's awful violent.
My. Did you say the goblins were descended from Fae?
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to speak in Sylvan to the goblins and ask them why they attacked the kobolds.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
Okay.
So the goblins kind of look at you confused about what you're speaking.
Okay.
So goblins are or descendants of Fae, but that doesn't necessarily mean they speak the language. They're just sort of like a long relative. Because elves are also Fae, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna speak in common. That's it.
I've given up on this language. Fuck it.
I don't want to lead the kobolds on that we may be changing sides.
So the little kobold says, "Come, the leader would like to speak."
That would
do
be
it.
best, little one.
Steal a piece of bread to his hand. So he takes you deeper and deeper into the cave. To your left, as you're walking, you see what's the egg room guarded by two kobolds wielding long spears and shields.
I like how the egg room is vaguely shaped like a heart.
Aww.
They chose it for that very reason.
They dug it.
I dig it.
Dig it. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Can we adopt the kobold kid?
Oh dear.
No, org. Alright, so as you are walking down this tunnel, you see at the end the very first and only door in the entire cavern. The kobold looks at you. In there, that's where our leader, that's where our leader stays. We like to give him privacy so he can plan and work.
I sense a trap.
You can try to attack the trap.
Oh, that's true. I can. Do I actually have that? Isn't detect trap a?
Yeah, isn't it cantrip?
It is a spell that you can learn.
Do I have
But
it?
it's not. But it's you don't need the spell. You can just do an actual perception check.
Oh, okay. I'll do a quick perception check.
Do it as well.
Wonderful.
Not a fail. Not a critical
It's
fail.
not a crit fail.
12.
The door seems very simply made. You suspect you can't tell if there is or isn't a trap in there, but given what you know about doors, if it was trapped, the door likely wouldn't survive it. So you have good reason to believe that there's not.
Okay. Then I say we continue then.
Yeah.
Alright. The little kobold kind of stands back saying, only our leaders are allowed in that room. So unfortunately I must leave you. But if you're here long enough, the chefs are currently cooking up some fresh boar.
No.
He says, kind of running back down the hill.
Not the one that you hunted.
No, not the one he hunted.
All right, I guess we go inside.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, later.
All right, so you knock on the door and you hear a sort of deeper voice going, "Come, enter."
We'll
The
be the only
door-
ones in here.
The door unlocked and just swings open, relatively rickety. It's the kobolds aren't known for their door skills, only their digging and their metal work. Inside the room,
Basically, it's best we can kind of expect from, their abilities.
yes,
I like how I just thrust forward like a fucking rocket.
inside the room you see four kobolds, kind of talking with each other around a simple wooden table.
Oh, they're popping into existence. The game needs to render them.
They're duplicating. Oh my.
Oh my god, they're
They're asexually
My
reproducing.
God, they're apparating from Hogwarts.
Not bad.
Why though?
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
So, three of the kobolds you notice are equipped in actual leather armor, shields that give off a scale look, some decently impressive spears, and then the one at the head of the table.
Oh.
He
Hello, Daddy.
Is Joe
this
currently
kobold-
the tank? I better hope not, because he's cozy enough to the other one that can kill us.
This kobold is wearing some more fanciful metal armor. Seems to have these metal claw sort of like gloves on his hands to have improve his claws. And strangely, whereas kobolds tend to have red scales, given their draconic history, this one has scales that give almost a sort of brass shine to them.
Okay.
God, Queen, I love your nails. Who's your manicurist?
The brass kobold looks at you. I assume you're the adventurers we're sent for. Pleased to meet you. My name is
Yeah.
Orak. I'm the chief of this kobold tribe.
Pleasure.
He holds out a hand for one of you to take.
I'll
Sure.
take
So
it.
we'll shake
No,
his hand.
no, I'll take it.
Oh. Ah! Well, excuse me. Cock block.
Give me a charisma check, Alex.
You've been cock blocked by a fox.
Bitch.
Charisma check. All right.
Yes.
Where is my cutties?
I do an opposing charisma check.
Charisma. Here we go. 13.
All right. He kind of looks at you expectantly. I've heard of shifters, but I never run into one of them. Looking at you now, you don't seem like the rumors have spread about your race.
Well, what have you been told?
I've told that shifters are descendants of the lichens, beasts, and beasts in nature by any beasts.
Oh, well, let me show you something, buddy.
Oh God.
Wait, where is it? Do I have to like roll anything for my shifting feature?
No, it's just part of you, but I would recommend you don't use it.
Oh God.
Okay. Well, he's like calling me out here. I gotta show him up.
I mean, he knows you're a shifter, but he's just never seen them before.
All right. Well, I'll just tell him. I assure you, when it comes down to it, I can definitely be bestial.
Good, we'll need that. The goblins aren't strong, but they are far more numbered than we are. We'll need to take them out quickly with power rather than with numbers, lest they
Just
overwhelm
expect
us.
those little shits.
Yeah.
He kind of looks around the party. So, what have you been told about our situation?
Not a whole lot, honestly.
Essentially, whatever you had told the guild.
And the fact that one of your people can't hunt for shit.
He kind of looks back to their table and lays out some paper. Like, I'm sure you're aware that the Twinwood has been very chaotic as of late.
So it seems.
There's some sort
We
of
saw some of that earlier.
There's some sort of magical energy emanating from the center of the woods. We don't know what it is, though. It seems to be pushing a lot of the weaker races out and drawing in the likes of owlbears and other owlbears, trolls, few giants. As such, the weaker races, such as me and my kin, have been forced to push closer and closer together. Eventually, us and the goblins got in a feud when they tried to steal our eggs and killed one of our guards. The three over there, the three that you likely saw in the cages, are the culprits.
Do you know why they were trying to steal your eggs? What are they gonna do with them?
Cook
Eat
'em.
'em.
Eat them, I imagine.
Yeah, I imagine eat them. If there's a war over resources going on, they need all the food they can get.
So do you eat goblins?
If we need to.
Oh.
Those three in particular, yes.
Do
Boy.
do you eat shifters?
Welcome to the jungle.
Shifters, if they're weak, maybe.
Oh no.
Do you eat whole?
Back on topic. I've sent a few of my scouts out to kind of investigate and find a goblin village.
Ooh.
We would go attack them right now, hopefully drive them out, but most of the scouts got captured by the goblins. Don't know what they plan to do with them, though. As you can imagine, if they're willing to steal our eggs for food, the kobolds can't be far behind. What we're hoping is that we can launch a sneak attack on their base. If we can do that, we can save our comrades, maybe light the houses on fire, and with There's not, after all, getting more resources in this area to rebuild the village would be a lot harder than just simply moving to a safer area.
So you want us to help you with this?
Yes, that's right.
I imagine it's what we were hired for.
Let's go commit genocide, y'all.
And what's in it for us?
We don't have a lot of gold. We don't do too much trading with the humanoid races, though these mountains are rich in gems. Hence why the dwarves live here. I currently have a few of our younger kobolds digging through the caverns to try to collect some gems. You'll of course have to sell them on your own, but we're hoping that it's enough to make at least a decent profit for all of you.
You can make some rings for those
Pretty
fingers.
useful.
You
Yeah, that could be useful.
I would be pretty.
Yeah, plus, minus the food and hides, any gold or weapons that the goblins might have, you're more than welcome to take. We don't need them.
Can we make peace and trade between the kobolds and the goblins? I doubt it.
We tried it first, and for a few months we were at peace.
No, that wasn't me asking the question. In the roll 20.
You'd have to solve the food crisis, and
Yeah.
then maybe peace would happen.
You would have to solve what's going on in the woods.
That wasn't me asking the leader a question. That was me responding to the question
is that
here.
what we want to do? Go.
Yeah, you would have to completely figure out what's going on with that magical energy that seems to be drawing in out. Shit.
Okay.
So we either attack the goblins or we go investigate the energy.
I mean, we could go investigate the energy before we make a decision.
The guild is already investigating it.
Oh.
That's part of what you guys were doing before, clearing the way so that the guild researcher branch can look into it. As a whole, the guild has no idea what's going on yet.
Okay. So, genocide then.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go genocide some goblins.
Less goblins in the world is always a good thing.
Udak looks up at you. To be honest, we don't want to kill all the goblins. We just want to do enough damage to drive them away. Genocide is not really tasteful.
I want to kill all the goblins. No, I'm just kidding.
Goblins.
Okay, so like scare them into submission, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't genocide be better for you? Like, it's like, sure, distasteful, but it would give you an advantage and
I like how he's just
your people like obvious breathing room.
I like how he's justifying genocide.
Give me a history check, Ozzy. Or anyone who wants to.
Mr. Rollman, can you roll for me, please?
Have you heard about a man named Adolf Hitler?
Alright, 15. So, as a whole, kobolds throughout history have been, more of a chaotic race. There seems to be less a tribe that go and attack people.
Skills.
In Alabaster, however, the kobolds and goblins tend to be more civil in a way, where they prefer to kind of just be on their own rather than attack. Recalling this, Udak looks up to you. Unfortunately, we fear if we start committing genocide on other races, the stronger humanoid races will start to look upon us much like our ancestors from the other nations. My forefathers spent many years trying to build a reputation to where we can be safe. I'd rather not hinder that.
You know what would help?
Understandable, but you're more or less pretty much secluded from our people, essentially. So
we're currently pincered between the Elven Kingdom and the Dwarven.
You know what would help your diplomacy with the humanoid races? A diplomatic marriage to a humanoid.
Oh. Are
Give me
you
a charisma check.
are you suggesting something?
I think I think he is, but like,
Oh my god!
What could I be suggesting? Oh, dear
Jesus,
me.
show.
Show about to get
dear
married.
me.
Show about to get married to a lizard.
I brought the wedding dress already.
He gives us a sort of a low chuckle. Like, Maybe, but I'll be real. I'm not looking for a relationship. In fact, I currently have my own job. As you can probably tell, I'm not a typical kobold. I've been
Upgraded.
At first I was born typical normal kobold, though back when the mountains started growing more fierce with the snow and the monsters, I had to leave to try to find food for my clan. During this adventure, I found my current master, Vandalheim, the brass dragon. He took pity on our tribe and blessed me with his powers. In return, I have my own jobs to do for him. Until then, I'm sorry, but I can't look for a relationship.
Aw. Rejected.
I mean,
The lizard has more sense than the human friend.
your partner could always help you with Vandalheim. So if you ever reconsider,
No,
here's my number. Bye.
You just want a big daddy.
I really want Vandalheim, but I'll settle for Aurak.
Enzo wasn't here in one session. he looks
Well,
so. We have sort of a strategy in place already. If you would like to hear it.
Sure, go ahead.
Sure.
So,
well, we could do that, or we could go and eat. I suppose think it over as a group and come back and reconvene and strategize further.
Why
Up
wouldn't
to
we
you
want to hear?
guys if
Why
you-
wouldn't we want to hear their strategy first?
We could. I'm just saying, just you guys might be hungry.
no, it's fine. The chefs are still working anyway. They won't be ready.
Okay.
So, our plan. We have a few of our kobold inventors working on some combustion arrows that we can use to sneak to the goblin home. What we'll do is we'll use those to light the home fire, hopefully forcing the goblins away from the center. And while we do that and distract their forces, we would like you four to sneak into the camp to rescue our prisoners.
Wait, so you're gonna
Okay.
combust the camp
They're
and
gonna light-
then go
so
into it?
They're gonna light the houses on fire to sort of force the goblins into panic.
And they're
Aren't
hoping
your
that in the
prisoners-
confusion that we'll be able to just get in, get out, and
Aren't your prisoners
at the
gonna
same
burn
time-
alive?
No, I think at the same time it'll also force them, allow the kobolds to push them, the goblins, out of the region for the time being.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, our goal isn't to destroy them. It's just to destroy their resources. By
and to
doing
make
that-
them just get up and go.
right. Because if we destroy their homes, it'll be impossible to gather the resources here with how dangerous it is. So they
But-
have to leave somewhere even safer than the Thinwood in order to rebuild their population.
But again, excuse me for bringing up the subject, but how is this any different to just killing them all? Like, if you're going to try and push them out in a region that you know is already dangerous, then their survival is already murky. You're pretty much consigning them all to death, provided that they don't arguably make it. So wouldn't it be
know.
the kind of thing to just wipe them all out?
That might be how it works for the humanoid races, but amongst them, our
It
image
doesn't
looks
necessarily
our
work
image
for
looks
the humanoid races. It's
our
just
image
something.
looks better if we show at least a chance of mercy rather than fully wiping them out.
You
I
look good
suppose.
regardless.
My God. Welcome to
Regardless-
session 5, where Sho just tries to fucking bang a lizard.
Girl,
The dragon blessed lizard. to
can
be
you
fair.
blame me?
The girl's ovulating. What more
Clearly
do we expect?
ovulating.
Clearly, the road was unkind to her, and she wants to forget the hard travel up here.
You sure you want to have a half kobold child running around?
Hey, it's her
You-
fucking child, not ours.
I don't think it's about the children.
Yeah, my body, my choice. Thank you very much.
She wants that
Yeah.
dragon dick.
Regardless,
Daddy.
regardless, that's our. I talked it over with the tribe, and this is what we all agreed on. It's better for us to do this than it would be to kill them all.
No shrug in response. Okay,
Besides,
that's what you've decided. That's what will be.
besides, Lord Vandelheim wouldn't appreciate knowing I do to them.
Sorry,
It's
you
not
kind
just
of
about
broke
my.
up.
It's not just.
Yeah,
it's not just
you're
about
breaking
our
up pretty bad.
No, it's not just me.
That
I mean, it could be, but it's definitely not.
yeah, he looks you. It's besides not just my image. Lord Vandelheim also would prefer to keep the race alive. So regardless, this is what we decided.
Alrighty.
So basically,
That is
what
just
you
about-
want is once the whole thing kicks off with the explosive arrows and whatnot, and the village or the encampment is on fire, you want us to basically sneak in behind, see if we can rescue your people, maybe cause a little more confusion on the way out, and then just get back here.
Yes.
That seems
Well,
simple
sort
enough.
of. Once you free the prisoners as well, we'll just meet back up with me and my men outside of the camp, and we'll all come home together.
Okay.
Using the distraction to sneak away. The fire should also hopefully keep away any predators in the area, so we'll sneak back unhindered.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. So
Come home together. Man, someone's horny.
do you need a minute?
They
with
would
J-Pad?
probably go to.
Yeah, do you need a minute or so?
Well, I mean, if Orak is there, then yeah. I'll take more than a minute.
I really fucking hope someone makes some art of Cher's
Yeah.
character and the kobold getting it
Oh.
on.
So, the party, alongside their many kobold companions, start to make their way through the forest, sort of sneaking to where the kobolds have pointed out. Someone, does one of you want to give me a perception check?
Sure.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. So you guys stop near the edge of the tree line and kind of look over. Burke points out there's the goblin's home. You make out a bunch of sort of grassy huts, like dried grass and leaves, kind of haphazardly scattered in a clearing, a small clearing. In the center of the clearing, you see a cage suspended by a tree where there's a couple of kobolds sort of locked in there. I realized I never put you guys over there. Yeah, you see four kobolds kind of locked in the area, as well as a bunch of goblins kind of walking around, just doing their thing. A few guarding the kobold cage. Off to the far side of the camp, you see a large hut. The Urak looks over to you. You see that hut over there. That we believe that's where the goblin chieftain lives. From what my scouts have reported, at least the ones that made it back, the goblin chief leads the hunting party, and they should be gone at this time. So as far as we're aware, the strongest goblins, and at least those who could fight, should be gone, which making this a very simple break and
job.
grab. Exactly. We'll wait here for about 5 minutes while you guys get to the closer to the edge of the tree line and get ready to break in. On our signal, you'll know it. You'll barge in, free our members, and search the huts for any eggs. From what the guards have told me, there should be three in the vicinity. But don't give your life for them. If it's too late, it's too late.
We'll do our best.
All right. Give me a stealth check, all.
Stealth
ahead and
check.
roll for
All right, awesome.
Stealth check, yeah, because you're sneaking right up to the camp. And then I'll roll for those who need me to.
Yay.
Damn. Okay. Jolie.
I have
Damn,
plus
Alex
7
is on a
for
roll
stealth.
today.
Jesus.
Yeah, your rogue can stealth. So I'll go ahead and make this a party stealth check. The party sneaks up to the edge of the tree line as you do. Tyr steps on accidentally steps on a branch.
Tyr.
snapping it. Yeah, you rolled a 4. Yeah, he steps on a branch, and a couple of the guards look over to you with their weapons drawn as a squirrel comes out of the bushes with an acorn in its hand and just runs across the field.
Risu?
Oh, you're... That would have been good to know ahead of time, Orc. Let me go ahead and pull up the other character.
Hold on, we gotta pop in a new character.
I didn't know which character he was using. Okay, well, you would have had disadvantage on the roll anyway, so... The only difference is that Kyra stepped on a branch. Okay, so... You kind of look back... you look back to the... to where Urok and his party was. You hear a large, kind of battle horn go off as a bunch of flying arrows fly into the goblin camp, lighting the fire. As you do, let me go ahead and move you guys over there.
Yay.
Oh
Fire.
god.
You see a bunch of panic within the goblin tribe.
Jesus.
Panic characters.
Yeah, where are we at?
Wait, what is this center? Okay, girl. Carousel. Girlfriend.
There you guys are.
We're not very,
Yeah.
not a very stealthy approach.
You guys are in the trees.
Oh.
So yeah, you see the goblins sort of panicking, kind of running out. The arrows are coming from all through the 360 direction. So a lot of the goblins are sort of kind of pushing outwards. As you guys move in, or what are you guys gonna do to move? They can move in at
Well,
once?
which building is it that the prisoners are supposedly being held in?
The center one.
That's what it is. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, the
Yeah, well,
center one.
It's a cage.
Gotcha. Oh, I thought it was
Let's
some
go-
kind of a carousel,
Oh,
just like Joe
yeah,
thought it
I'm
was.
so confused.
Yeah, it's just the cage is part of the background. The tokens are above.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So we need to find a way to get into basically the center of this like camp and extract them if possible. I feel like
I'll use what abilities I have available to me.
I have a
And-
question before we do anything. The goblins that we see here, are they the only goblins that are in this camp?
Mm. You don't
Like
know.
I asked that because if the goal is to get these goblins to flee, because I have to figure there's probably other goblin camps, then we need at least one to survive and go back and tell everyone what happened. Otherwise, no one's gonna know.
Give me an investigation check, Alex.
Okay, I can do that. Investigation. Ooh, that's a shame.
Soon, can you roll me like a perception to try and look for avenues in without being seen, all that type of thing?
Yes.
I
Give me
wasn't
just a
here.
quick second. So, Alex,
You do the same for me too.
you did see some of the goblins ran out into the woods to try to find the kobolds
Okay.
Oops.
or whatever was causing it,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know exactly how many left, where they came from. Know how.
As long as one escapes, that's all we need, because at least one has to tell the story of what happened here.
All right, and then Ozzy, you wanted a perception check, sneaking in.
Yeah,
Can you do the same for me as well soon?
We'll do one person at a time.
That's a 4.
So, as far as you can see, Ozzy,
Mm-hmm.
the goblins designed their camp in a way where the only like inside the camp is very open, so they can see people through. And with the buildings all on fire, there's no real shadows being cast. You could probably sneak around through the woods just fine, but actually getting to where the prisoners are would force. So you would need some. You would need some magical ability to keep you hidden, if that's what you're planning.
Shit.
So are the goblin? Go ahead.
No, I'm not. I was just started thinking out loud, but yeah, you go, sure.
Are the goblins fleeing or are they standing?
Some of them are fleeing into the woods. Some of them are trying to use some water.
Let's see.
I kind of want to just fireball.
Okay. I will have you roll for damage again since you did that before I told you to.
Sure. Yeah, that was a misclick. I would like to fireball the right side.
Point me where, so I can. Point me where.
It's a 40 diameter.
Give me a square and I'll determine if it's hits.
Lord,
For the
honey.
range, like that. Because you have a 20 radius. Just give me a square. Or so I can use for center.
Honey, girl, this is so difficult. Anyways, sure that.
This one. That I was just asking for a center point. Yeah, I can do that. All right, and it's a DC of
17.
17. All right, I'm gonna have to. And it's Dex.
Yep.
Gobbo Dex. All right. So one of the goblins sees a fire in time and ducks out of the way, kind of avoiding most of the damage. The others take the full damage.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead and mark that down. So yeah, this one over here, towards the front of you guys, is gonna be the one who kind of ducks out of the way. This goblin gets burnt to a crisp in the blast.
Wow.
And then these two right here, upon
Fried
closer
goblin.
inspection, are goblins riding on wolves. Now for this one, the wolf manages to survive, but the goblin on top of him doesn't. And this one, same situation.
Don't tell Peter.
Jesus.
That was 0.99 just so it's dead. It's the same token. At that, the goblin who only took half damage kind of shouts, "They're here! They're here! The enemies are invading!" As the goblin's currently trying to put out the fire, started to turn around and look to where he's pointing. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy.
And of course, I'll roll for the two people on phones.
Woohoo.
Okay, let's see what everyone rolled.
Okay.
So, Ozzy got a 17. Okay.
Yay, boy. Nice.
Let me go ahead and pull up my initiative tracker.
Mm-hmm.
70, 60, 16, 15, 14. So, you got a 13?
Well, 6.
Oh, 6.
I got a 13.
Alex got a 13.
12.
I know you're not used to seeing rolls that high for me, Ben.
Rolls higher than 1. Imagine.
I know, right?
Oh,
The break
Orc,
seems
you
to
also
have
got
worked in
13.
your favor, though.
You have +1. You would have also got 13. So Alex and Oric will go at the same time.
Ooh.
Then it was
Initial +2.
okay. So first up is going to be Ozzy.
Nice.
What are you gonna do?
Kill the prisoners.
I'm thinking I might dash forward to the one that's basically pointing to us, trying to gather everyone's get everyone's attention and alert them to our presence. And I'm going to try and stab him in the throat.
Okay, so you're gonna let me see how far. The one closest to you, just forward here.
Yeah, that guy there. Because
Alright.
that's the one that's like calling out, saying that you know, they're here, or whatever. That just started screaming, right?
I have to base off you. So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So because you do have to go around the building, and it's not tracking that. He is. What's your movement speed? 35. So okay, yeah, you can barely make that without wasting your action.
Let me just check one thing. Features.
So you can dash as a bonus. Needs to reach him.
Yeah.
Sure. That's what
Um,
I'm saying. So you can still use it to do a double attack. If that's you.
yeah, it's a cunning action. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take dash, disengage, or hide action.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't need to dash to reach him.
No.
Because you have 35. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. So, like, either way. Anyway, I'll basically, my intention is to kind of shut him up and take him out of the picture.
All right, what are you gonna hit him with?
I think I'll use like my dagger or daggers to on him.
Just the basic dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one hit first because he's low on health.
Yeah.
15. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, he does not have much health, so he would die anyway. So yeah, you quickly run up to him as he's shouting. Turns around at the sound of you run up to him just in time to get a knife into his throat as he kind of stumbles over backwards. You do still have your second attack. You can throw a blade at someone as well if they're within range.
You said that the cage that has like the kobolds and such are is like suspended from
A tree. Yes.
a tree, right?
Yes.
Would I be able to toss a dagger to like basically cut them free, like, or at least sort of?
Hold on, let me do a perception check for you.
Because depending on whatever it is,
So
that's suspending it.
The tree that's holding whatever it's holding the chain, it's kind of blocking the mechanism thing. So you'd have to kind of move from where you are, like roughly. So like, let's say the tree is right here. That's not a tree model.
Yeah.
Within your way, so you can't see the rope or chain or whatever's holding it up.
Okay. Then I will just, I think that'll be my go then. I won't do anything further.
Alright. Next up then would be the goblins that aren't on Wolfpack. So they're gonna have a speed up. Okay, cool.
Where does it list my movement speed?
It should be top right of your
Oh, there it
character
is.
sheet.
I got it. Thank you.
The
Okay.
background music kind of vaguely reminds me of The Witcher.
Vaguely.
Just
Vaguely.
vaguely.
So yeah, the two goblins are gonna go ahead and pull out their bows.
Or bows.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So this goblin right here, What is your AC, Alex? I guess no, Alex, you're still hidden.
I'm behind a
Ozzy-
tree. They can't see me.
Yeah, you guys are still stealth. So, Ozzy, go ahead and roll a short bow. What's your AC? 14. So Ozzy, the first arrow is gonna kind of just whiff right past you. The whistling sound. And as you kind of dodge over to the side, look at the arrows turn back. The other one kind of grazes your shoulder.
Okay.
You take 3 damage. So not a whole lot of damage. The armor takes most of it.
Either way, she's still as cool as a cucumber.
Right.
Not overly phased.
Alex and Orc, you guys roll the same thing. So whoever wants to go first can go first. You guys can go at the same time. Whatever you want to do.
I'll go
Point
ahead. I'll go ahead and go first.
You
So
go first, Alex.
I'm standing right behind this tree, right?
Yes, you're still stealth.
So can I climb up the tree to get a better vantage point for sniping with the crossbow?
So that climbing the tree would take an action, but yes, you could.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics? Okay.
Yes.
I think I'm good.
Oh yeah, pretty good. All right, you being a ranger, you're used to having to climb through the trees and stuff like that. You climb up with ease, hop in, get onto a branch.
Okay, so then can I use my bonus action to actually shoot the crossbow?
Let me see if you can use your bonus action for yes. The possible bonus actions are. So you can't use it to shoot a crossbow.
I can't understand a word you're saying because you keep breaking up.
Yeah. It makes it very hard.
Everyone's having Wi-Fi issues today. You can't use it for your crossbow. You can use it to cast a spell because your spells are bonus.
I can use it to cast a spell. Do I have a spell worth casting?
You can do Hail Thorns.
I could.
Or you can just Hunter's Mark somebody.
So Hail of Thorns is that's a is it an area of effect attack?
Yes.
Ah. What is the area of effect?
The target creature and everyone within 5 feet of it.
Gotcha. That's a problem for these two right here. Here.
So,
and here.
for example, you could target right here, and they'll both get the AOE damage, but not the direct damage. If you did that,
Yeah. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
just target this square right here.
Yeah, this square right here, right between the two.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where I'm
Okay,
gonna
go ahead and
aim it. So let me go ahead and cast.
And make sure you mark down the spell slot.
Okay, and then I need to roll for damage as well?
Oh, you did a second level. Damn. No, that it already has damage. Is it?
Oh.
Let me check your. Let me just make sure. Okay, so it's save or half on failed or save. Okay. So these dex 11.
That's a lot of damage.
Emotional damage.
Nah.
They both weren't expecting to have a ranger, and so neither of them were able to avoid the arrows in time as it kind of embeds itself into both of them. You will see as they both turn to penny cushions and fall to the ground.
I have killed things.
I guess we are going the genocide route.
And then, Orc, what are you gonna do?
Hey, see what I could do.
You have a direct line right to the prisoners.
Actually, let's do that.
So it is 55 feet. So you would have to use your dash in order to make it. Actually, hold on. Let me see, Kyra. Yeah, you would have to use your dash. I don't think you can dash as a bonus. No. It would take your action. Is that fine?
But at least you would actually get in range.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Then-
just so I think you mentioned this before, but that cage that they're trapped in is
Yes.
suspended from a tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So we need to obviously either find a way to open the gate to let them jump out, or find a way to cut the cage down.
And it's. Did you say it was chain? That's it's
You
held
couldn't
up by?
see. You couldn't see it because the tree was blocking it.
Ah.
One of these three can make a check though. It is your turn, Orc. So if you want to do that, you can. But as your bonus action.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So just casual perception check.
Oh wow.
All right. So as you're running up, you see so sort of like thick, like triple coiled rope holding the chain up. It is a heavy chain after all, but it is just rope. You suspect that the goblins don't have access to metals after all. So some fire or a really good blade cut could potentially cut down. All right, that's your turn. Next, we have these two wolves in the back.
Wonder if I could use Hail of Thorns on the rope.
Oh god.
You could. All right, so this one is
Potentially
now
he's gonna get
this
up
one is
there as
now
well?
just a wolf. This one's not just a wolf. So the wolf, having seen Ozzy first, is going to run straight after him, her, because Jolie. That's just a dire wolf. It's going to make a bite attack on you.
Rabies.
I'm immune from most diseases.
Yeah, but you're not immune to a 24 to hit.
Oh wow.
Nope.
So the wolf sees you first, Ozzy. People quickly runs at you, does a leap attack, and bites you in the arm, doing 12 damage. Go ahead and make either a strength or athletics check for me. Sorry, athletic or
Ryan?
acrobat.
I know his strength is pretty shit.
So yeah,
so
it's acrobatics
it
or
might
athletic.
have to be acrobatics then. Yeah.
So +2. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Versus its strength.
Welcome to my world.
You guys actually tied. So it bites you. It holds of its mouth.
So
Okay.
it's held in place.
No. You're able to pry yourself out. You tied.
Okay.
So you just beat it. And then this one.
I think you can use your reaction to uncanny dodge and half the damage. If you want.
He can, but that's
Or
only
at
12
least
damage.
or at least and like evade as well. I think I can like use it to as a evasive maneuver to get away.
When an attacker you can see hits you, attack against you. So yeah, that's just every turn. Evasion is something else. It's something else. That's for.
Yeah, I was thinking disengage.
No,
what I
disengage
was
is a bonus
thinking.
action. Disengage is a bonus action you make on your turn that allows you to run away without opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to use your uncanny dodge to have the damage?
I guess some.
All right. So then that's only 6 damage, not 12.
Cool,
So
cool.
you got a total of 9 damage.
So 9 damage.
And then this one is gonna run up towards Kyra. It's a goblin riding on top of a dire wolf, so they're both going to make an attack against you.
Oh no.
With the wolf gets advantage because it has an ally within 5 feet, aka the one on its back. The wolf is going to crit,
Oh no.
and the goblin just gonna make a scimitar attack is going to miss. Okay, so let me roll the damage for that. Okay, so the wolf comes up to you, Orc, with the goblin on top, and kind of swinging, kind of giving us the guttural laugh. He, as he goes to swing at you, the wolf jumps, bites you in the armor, in your arm, dealing 15 damage, which kind of throws the goblin on its back off balance, whiffs up your head. And then, same thing, I need you to give me either acrobatics or athletics. What should you do? Your
either or.
athletics is way higher, so I'm gonna go for that. It's a +1 or +6, so. All right. Unfortunately, you're unable to pull your arm from the mouth of the wolf. It's currently biting hard. You are currently considered grappled by the wolf.
Okay.
So you can do on your turn. You can use an action to show why you drawing squares.
For my fireball,
He's preparing to blast
Yeah, I'm
these
preparing to
fuckers to
fireball.
smithereens.
All right, well, go ahead, Joe. It's your turn.
He's prepping his
So
suicide bomb.
is Aussie grappled or is it only Orc at War?
Only Orc. Aussie won the contest.
Okay, so I'm going
So
to
he
use
is a badass.
nice. I'm going to use my bonus action to Blade Song. And then I am hold on. What is the range on oh it is 10 feet. Shit. But then sorry, I'm reading this.
Immediately after this video.
But it has to be within 5 feet, so I can't do it on Orc at War without hurting everyone
Yeah.
else. So I'm just gonna.
I mean, he could take the damage though. So.
No, but it'll hurt the kobold.
It'll hurt the
That's
prisoners.
Yeah. So instead,
And they probably can't take it.
I'm going to
No.
walk up here with my 30 feet of movement, and I am going to Thunderstep, targeting Aussie. I will. Wait, how do I do this? That one. And then.
Are you
Okay.
And
me,
so
or are
Aussie,
you electrocuting
Well,
the...
she's using it on you and you.
so me and
Is it-
Aussie teleport to here,
Oh, you're teleporting him too.
and
Oh,
I
okay,
put
cool.
Aussie adjacent to this one over here.
Here.
Sure. I'll go there. And then the goblin and the wolf have to make a DC 17 con or
Yeah.
take 16 thunder.
This one's just a wolf. The goblin got killed by
Oh.
fireball.
Got it. So then, yeah.
Con save. Alright. And it was 16 damage.
Yep.
You see the wave of thunder sort of blast itself into the wolf, knocking it backwards as it falls into the fire pit, seemingly unconscious.
Okay. That's my turn. Oh, wait. I can still move. So I'm actually go.
Yeah.
Five. Right? I have movement.
Yeah,
That
you
was
do
30
so.
feet.
Because that was 30. So you still have
Five,
spaces.
10. Okay. There.
Alright. So next up is the normal wolves, which are these two right here. And they still have. Well, actually, this one doesn't have his gun right. This one does that. So this one's gonna go ahead and. What's its movement speed? 40.
So all the goblin enemies that are left are all riding wolves, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This one right here is just a wolf. The other two are goblins riding wolves.
Okay.
Regular wolf, and then the one with.
So we got
big
two
is
goblins
fire.
left and 3 wolves.
Yes. Well, two goblins, 2 wolves, and 1 dire wolf.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the wolves are gonna make their attacks against you, since with advantage. Only the first one's gonna hit. Actually, what's your AC? Yeah, only one's gonna hit. So you see the wolves lunge at you. You dodge out. Kind of step back into the other one as it bites you in the leg. Not enough to grant any purchase, just enough to do 8 damage. And then the goblin on top of the wolf is going to make his scimitar. Same thing as before, just kind of whipping it, not used to his quick movements.
Okay.
You can, if you want, you can uncanny dodge that into 4 damage. Instead.
I shall do that.
Alright, so you're at a total of 11 damage.
So 4 damage?
Yeah. Take from
Four.
you.
It's kind of
I thought
hard
it was-
with the sounds of breaking in and out.
Oh, I did. I wasn't saying it out loud. I was just kind of talking to myself. Alright.
Okay.
So next up, back to the top of the turn order, is Ozzy.
Alright, so I've got a wolf in front of me and a goblin on wolf.
So this one's just a wolf. This one's a goblin. Goblin rider.
Okay.
If no one volunteers to be the tank, I'll fling you to the front line.
Orc is a tank. He's a cleric. Or Helen?
I wanted to thunderstep Orc, but he's adjacent to the prisoner, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get rid of the just a single wolf to the right of Jolie.
Yeah, okay. So what are you gonna attack it with? Just your two...
I think I'll just attack it with my daggers again.
Which daggers? Your normal daggers or your second?
Give you regular.
Alright. So with the double-handed, they will both hit.
Double-fisted daggers.
Alright, so let me go ahead and roll your free damage. Alright, you grab both your daggers and slide them into the slide them across the wolf's side as it falls over dead.
Nice.
Start you hit it and stuff. Are you gonna do anything else? I guess you can't. You double.
Yeah. So I think that's my go pretty much.
Yeah, I mean you could try moving away, but you get opportunity attacked.
Tank, protect, and attack.
Hold on. I think I will at least try and get the fuck away. Or at least even use my cunning action to disengage from the one in front of me.
You can't since you already use your bonus action.
Oh, I see. Then yeah, I suppose I'll just just go on the defensive against him. Just wait for him to attack.
All right, so you can damage you in a quarter turn. Alex and Orc, you're up.
All right. I guess I'll try and snipe the this dude right here. So this is a goblin on a wolf still, correct?
Yes. So let me know which one you're hitting.
All right. I'm going to. Well, I can do both, right? Because I can shoot once as my action, and second time as my bonus action.
No, you just have extra attack. A ranger can attack twice.
Yeah. So you attack twice per attack action.
Okay.
So yes, you get 2 hits.
Then I'm gonna do my crossbow against the wolf that the goblin is riding on.
Hold on, let me see what kind of crossbow you have. So just keep in mind your crossbow is loading, has a loading trait, which means that you need to take a turn to reload it as well.
Okay.
So you can only hit once, though you can throw a dagger at your second.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to throw a dagger that far.
It's within 60 feet, so you can, but you'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yes, because you'll only be able to attack once and then reload.
Does my longbow take full action to reload?
No, your longbow does not take an action.
Then so I could fire twice with the longbow then.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll use my longbow instead of my crossbow at the wolf for my first action here.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. Crit failure. Yeah. I guess, is there any reason to roll damage?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, crit fails always fail. The first one kind of you aim. It's a little hard to see with the kind of the fire in your eyes. The arrow kind of whiffs past, clinks off the side of the cage.
You know, just for shits and giggles, I want to roll to see what the damage would have been.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let me try again with the wolf. Same thing.
Okay.
There we go.
22. So, okay. Quickly adjusting for the light effect. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Boom.
Second arrow flies true straight into the side of the dire wolf. It is still alive, though. You do see the arrow kind of embed itself near the shoulder blade of the.
Okay. And then that's it. I'm my turn.
All right. Well, you still have your bonus action to cast a spell if you want.
Do what?
You still have your bonus action to cast another spell if you want.
Oh. Yeah, but I can't because I'll hurt the prisoners.
You could cast Hunter's Mark on one of them.
Ooh, I could. No, wait. Yeah, because that actually helps. That helps neither players too, doesn't it?
Let me see. Let me look
No,
at the
just
specific
you.
ones. Just him?
Does it? Oh, it only helps me.
Yeah.
Usually you want a hunter's mark first and then attack. But yeah.
Ah.
Next time.
Okay, so next time.
It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orc,
In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
Cool. Orc, you're up.
If I could actually do attack, I want to get this mutt off my arm. So
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a either acrobatics or athletics. Athletics is your better one, so want to do that one.
Is that a yes? Oh wow.
Versus the wolf's strength. You grab the top of the wolf's jaw and kind of yank up as you quickly pull your other arm out and like sort of wiggle it out. That does take your action, but go ahead and you can.
I could
move-
attack twice.
Yeah, so go ahead and you can make a second attack then. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
With my longsword.
With your +1 longsword, all right. Against the wolf or the goblin?
One that I could hit either
Actually, never mind. That's gonna miss.
to the wolf.
That's gonna miss regardless of it. You pull your arm out and quickly go to sword. Though the one motion of trying to do both of those, you swing, just hit the side near the side of the wolf. All right. Next, the dire wolf is gonna make its attack on you. The dire wolf and his rider. It's gonna lunge at you again, though it's this time you're ready for it. You pull your sword, it's already near its mouth, and use the block the bite of the wolf. The goblin, being a little surprised about that, is gonna swing his sword, barely nicking you across the arm, dealing a nice 8 damage to you.
Ooh.
All right, Show, you're up.
So who's on Ozzy or Jolie?
Who's on first?
This is the normal wolf rider,
Just the goblin.
the goblin and the wolf.
Oh, both. Okay, so I am going to take my action to take out my little baby sling and throw a rock at the wolf. We're gonna this one. Oh, that's a good rock.
It's gonna hit.
Do 4
4
damage.
damage.
Then I'll use my Blade Singer extra attack to cast a cantrip. We will cast Ray of Frost on the. Ooh, guess we won't be casting Ray of Frost.
No.
Then that's it. That's all I got.
Alright, you quickly load a little pebble into your sleeve, smack it at the wolf. Seems kind of unperturbed.
Bad wolf.
You put up kind of brave face. You cast a Ray of Frost, but with your pose, you forgot to look, and the Ray of Frost kind of goes ahead.
Oop. My bad.
Oopsies.
All right, so next, the wolf, seeming a little unperturbed about the little pebble, is going to go ahead and make attacks against Ozzy. It's going to hit, so the wolf is going to go ahead and bite Ozzy for a nice. Oh, I didn't click the button. Whoops. For 5 damage. So halved would be 3. So yeah.
3 damage.
So yeah, 3 damage.
Oof. Alright.
Trace damage.
Add that again.
His Gobble Rider is going to swing his blade at you. You're having already been hit by the wolf. You're ready for the scimitar. You duck down just enough that it barely misses you.
Alright.
Ozzy, it's your turn.
Alright, I will retaliate against the one in front of me with just regular daggers. I will attack the wolf.
Okay.
But
With both daggers or one?
I'll use one of the daggers.
Okay. That is going to hit. So for that, let's roll for damage. All right, nice 5 damage to the wolf. Awesome. It is still very much kicking.
All
What
right.
are you gonna make another attack?
Yes. So with the other attack, I will use the other dagger against the goblin riding the wolf.
All right. Let me roll that damage. So yeah, that's gonna hit again. Let me roll. All right. So five more piercing damage, putting it at 14 total damage, and I believe, yes. So as you put both your blades into the side of the wolf sort of crumples under the weight of the goblin, leaving just the goblin.
Nice.
All right. So next turn is Alex and Orc.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go for the double snipe again if I can.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Let's try not to do a crit failure this time. Let's go. Big money, no whammies.
All
There
right.
we
It's
go.
gonna hit. Roll for damage.
16.
16 damage. Not bad. All right.
And that was the first one was at the wolf.
Yeah. So you having already adjusted now from the early hits, you pull back your bow, take the deep breath, launch it as the arrow embeds itself right into the chest of the wolf as it crumples over under the weight of its rider.
That's a shame. All right,
That's
so
a
I,
shame.
so I still
Now
have
it's
a
just-
shot left at the goblin.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. Big money, no
26,
whammies.
wanna
Let's
hit?
go.
All right, roll for damage. 10, and the goblin, surprised at its direwolf mount falling over, looks over to where the arrow came from as the beds itself right into the eye of the goblin.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Damn.
Damn, double kill. 2 shots, 2 kills.
Thanks. Alex.
Kill,
All of my time in Call of Duty finally paid off.
Orc, it's your turn.
Okay, I want to try to save the prison.
All right. So, looking up, you see the rope currently tied into a tree. There doesn't seem to be a mechanism down where you are in order to untie it. You would have to make some form of ranged or throwing hit on it. You do have a javelin you can throw at it, or daggers, or you can try climbing the tree. Your choice.
Let's do the javelins.
throw
Any
your javelin?
thing that you want to.
You're gonna throw your javelin at it. Let me go ahead. Damage.
Oh,
Yeah, not even a shot.
I think it hits.
Yeah, you quickly grab your javelin, toss it into the tree as the rope sort of snaps under it. The chain falls down. Cage falls down right next to you, sort of bent by the impact. They're still locked in the cage, but now it's accessible.
All right.
You can make any other actions?
Some, like I said, try to out how to very much unlock them.
Just you want to lock the cage? So there's no real lock in it. Let me just give you a strength check. All right, you kind of tug at the cage. Seems to be very sturdy, not breaking under the weight of your arms trying to pry it open. Direwolf's gone, so Show, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna throw my pebble. My pebble.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that doesn't hit. And then I'm gonna throw my popsicle. Oh, I did it.
Yeah, you're not that good him. 8 damage. The goblin now the short of the size of one wolf easily ducks under the size of your pebble, but thanks to being low to the ground like that, is unable to avoid the ray of frost taking damage.
Take that. We'll just assist with this. Yeah, that's it.
All right, the goblin is going to use his action to disengage,
Oh, come back, bitch.
and is gonna start running off into the woods.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Freaking right.
All right, Ozzy, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Alright, so I'm gonna dash over to the cage and try and pick the lock.
So there's no real lock to the cage. It's like there's no real door. The cage's design looks more kill the kobolds in the cage. And
So it's
They built the cage around the kobolds.
Would
Those magnificent birds.
are we still in initiative?
Yes, because there's still an enemy present. which is
Okay.
him. If you want to let him run away, you can.
Yeah, let's let him go.
Yeah, I'm fine with letting him go.
All right.
Let's see. How do you hold up all our bars?
So they're like wood. They're like thick wood.
Oh. Fireball?
Now with the
Oh.
kobolds inside. maybe not.
All right, I'm gonna come down from my tree and go meet you guys over here.
so there's
Yeah.
there's no lock or anything like that. You said like there's no door.
It's not real. Like I said, it seems like either they wanted to cook them inside the wooden cage,
Oh.
or they were gonna kill them and then break the cage, get them out.
Okay. Well,
Or
I've got nothing
jerky.
that can get through it.
So yeah, you can try breaking through the cage.
I've got nothing that could break through it.
Oh.
Do I?
Would you say the cage and the kobolds weigh less than 500 pounds?
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
suppose.
can I cast Tensor's floating disc to carry the cage out of here?
I mean, yeah, you can. As you go in to cast a spell, the kobolds you must you. Who are you? These
I'm your
kobolds
lord and
don't-
savior. Hole, portable hole.
Please, you must help us. The goblins, they have our eggs, and
Oh,
they-
I forgot about the eggs.
The eggs.
Where are the eggs?
they're in that
Birthday.
big tent. They're in that big tent over there. We saw some goblins taken in there, and they never came back out to do it with them. Please let us out so we can grab them. We won't harm you. We swear.
Oh, what? Run over and grab him.
Yeah, I'll since I'm closer, I dash in to go and find them. Like I just basically just run full pelt in there.
All right, I'm gonna need an investigation check.
Investigation.
Investigations.
It takes you a quick minute. But the overall hut seems to be kind of empty. It's sort of like a large kind of gathering room. You see you see what looks to be three kobold eggs sitting in a box over to the side.
I just grab the box and take it with me.
All right, you're carrying
Okay.
the box. How are you guys gonna get the kobolds out?
The floating disc.
Oh, you're just gonna walk them with you?
We're just
Alright.
keep carrying the cage with us.
Just carry the whole cage, and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, we got your prisoners back. Getting them out of the cage is your
So
problem.
you deal with the cage, we got the prisoners, okay?
All right, yeah, fair. Okay, so you guys kind of march back to the meeting spot where you saw Urak. Let me go and make sure I got the information right. Okay. Let me grab my keeples. So you guys quickly, the cage part of the map, I can't move it. So you guys quickly retreat to where you guys told Urak you would meet. As he stands in front of you, I wish this would.
Hmm?
Give me
No.
my token. He does not need to be that big. What the fuck?
No,
Alright.
bigger.
He comes. He comes to meet you. A couple of his kobold companions.
Oh.
That's a lot of
Party.
companions.
These are the team that were in charge of lighting the fire. Looks at you. Good. You guys have the people. We can worry about getting the. We can worry about getting the cage open once we get back. For now we have to retreat. We don't know how much longer their hunting team will be gone, especially considering they might just use fire. Give me a perception check, somebody.
Oh god.
Okay.
Who's gonna do it?
Oh, you can
There you
roll
go.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Critical from Alex.
A crit,
That's
actual,
nice.
not a crit failure.
As you go to retreat, you hear a whistling sound from behind you.
Uh-oh.
You quickly turn around to the source to the source of the sound as a large flaming arrow lands directly in the middle of and at the moment of hitting somebody, it lets off a huge explosion in the area, killing all 9 kobolds.
Oh my.
Jeez.
At this point, you see the kobolds start to panic. You see one of the kobolds tries to run away, sound alarm, when another whistling sound comes. This time, an arrow glowing with the blue energy hits this kobold right here, freezing him in place. The kobold above him tries to break him out of the ice. And then once again a third arrow. This one glowing purple, I believe. I've got it wrote down. Yes, this one glowing purple hits the goblin, blasting him straight through the frozen kobold. The frozen kobold gets shattered, and the kobold who was trying to free him impaled with the ice shard.
Jesus.
At this moment,
Metal.
obviously, Unalak seems to be panicking. The few goblins in the area who aren't fighters, and who are kind of hiding out in the start letting off this sort of war chants filling your ears. You just kind of hear him going boo yog, boo yog, boo yog, kind of getting louder, more what's the word, like uppity, as they realize that you sense some danger is obviously approaching. And off to the side, you see four goblins riding direwolves pop into frame,
Bitch.
essentially.
This is not gonna be fun.
Alex, with your critical perception check, you see 3 of the goblins seem to be wearing leather armors and riding their direwolves. He looks like these are a bit like higher chieftains of the. In front of them is a goblin who, rather than be wearing leather armor, still riding a direwolf. He is wearing a cloak, which, given your history as a ranger, you recognize as the pelt of a snowy owlbear. He underneath his cloak are a bunch of magical tattoos that are currently glowing in a purplish color. In his hands is a bow, the string showing off the exact same purple hue as his tattoos.
Lovely.
She shouts out loud in the air. You lizards had your chance to run. Here I come back to find out you not only decided to invade my camp, but burn it to the ground.
I turn
wanted
to
to
one of the
settle this-
kobolds and hand them the box of their eggs, saying, "Go, leave."
The small kobolds look, kind of nod, and the 4 that you save run off into the.
I don't think they can. Aren't they still in the cage?
Oh yeah, they can't because they're physically in a cage. So yeah, they're technically still in the cage. I can't move the cage though. So yeah, they hold on to the eggs to try to keep it safe. The goblin leader looks at you. Adventurers, here I was hoping that you would help our side of the matter, but it seems that you can't trust the human races. If only you could have been a bit more like what. Oh well. We might
Bit
have
more
not,
like what?
A
Sorry?
bit more like what?
You-
his master. He's kind of talking to himself. We might not have the resources to rebuild. We can at the very least use your bodies as fertilizer to regrow our crops.
Oh, honey.
At that, you
Alright.
see him. He sort of pulls his bowstring back as if to knock an arrow, and in that moment, a purplish arrow forms in the bowstring right already knocked. You guys, I'll let you guys keep your initiative. I'm gonna roll. Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one I wanted to roll.
Interesting.
Okay. And then. Alright. Top of the order, this one right here, the blue one, the one that had the bow, is going to go first.
Alrighty.
Lovely.
Thanks.
Okay. So his move. Okay. He's going to pull back his bow, raise it up. You see the you see the color of his both his tattoos and his bow and arrow change from a deep purple into a very vibrant yellow.
Oh.
He's going to make an attack on you, Orc. What's your AC?
Orc. Okay, let's see. My AC is 18.
Okay, you. Do you have a shield on? There you go. You quickly dive out of the way of the arrow. And the yellow arrow embeds something to the ground next to you, letting out a wave of electricity.
E.
He's gonna move over here to get. Next, his kind of first in command is gonna show up. Gonna go up. And then pull up his stats. Cool. The wolf is going to charge. Let's see what's his range. He's gonna start charging at you, kind of to help protect his leader. Ozzy, you're up.
Alright, I will throw one of my psionic daggers at the charging wolf.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll that. I'm assuming you're going to go for the dex one better.
Yes.
Critical fail.
Oh.
The wolf seems to be moving too quick for you. You try to lead the wolf reacts, kind of just changes direction. Blade whiffs into the side of the burning building. Luckily, it was a psychic blade, or it would have been.
Yes, would have been far more annoying if it was one of my proper ones.
Right.
Um, I will use second action to basically do the same thing. Try a second attempt.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for that. Alright, this one, they're preparing for the wolf's sudden change in trajectory. That strikes true. Go rolling for damage is a solid 4 damage.
Okay.
Into the wolf, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. The second one's gonna. The second wolf goblin parent is gonna go up. Alex and Orc, you guys are up.
All right. Let's see. Where am I at here? I guess my first attack will be against this dude right here.
The guy or his wolf mount?
The wolf.
Okay. Damage or rough attack.
Going to. Actually, I can hit both of them with the.
Hail Thorns. You can hit all 4 of them if you do hit.
That's true. I could. I'd have to have it land like right here, wouldn't I?
No, you can do it right here because it's within 5 feet. They're both within 5 feet.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do to hit the top 2. The bottom, the 2 close to you guys, you can hit them.
All right, then I'll aim right here, and I will cast Hail of Thorns.
Nice.
Dex save of 11. Both the wolves, their mounts are gonna kind of dodge out of the way of it, only taking half damage, so 6 damage for all of them.
Okay.
A few of the arrows kind of graze each of them, but as a whole, none imbue themselves deeply.
And then do I have any other actions, or is that it?
Well, Hail of Thorns is a bonus action, so you can still attack.
Oh.
You can still do your 2 attacks.
I still have 2 attacks. Okay.
Nice.
Then I will. They both have their wolves still, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is aim my longbow at this guy right here.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
And then let me roll for damage.
All right. What's Colossus Lair? I need to look at the very specifics because I think that's one I remember reading. Colossus Lair. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d. So yeah, you'll get the attack on it. So 16 total 16 damage to it.
Okay.
The wolf not necessarily being prepared for the sudden extra arrow. It embeds straight into the side, the leg of the wolf. It seems to be kind of limping under the now with the weight of both the arrow and its rider, but still up.
All right.
For your second hit.
I'm gonna go to the other dude right here, the wolf that he's riding.
Right.
And go.
14 for the wolf. That's gonna barely hit.
All right, then I'll roll for damage.
So you don't get class there on this one because it's only once per turn. So 12. All right, same thing. Wolf wasn't prepared for it. This one just kind of grazes the side of the wolf along its side. No betting, but a nice solid 12 damage.
All right, then I end my turn.
Orc, you're up too.
Okay. I want to use my javelin and get the wolf and the rider that's closest to me.
So you only have the one javelin, so you can only hit the one guy.
Okay.
And then
I want to use just the...
your javelin will be over there when you throw it. You'll have to go retrieve it.
Oh, well, I'll just probably throw it and pull out my longsword.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and roll the attack for you. Against the wolf, you said? Yeah, alright. So that's going to be a hit on the wolf. Let me go ahead and mark the javelin. So yeah, the wolf's going to be hit for a total of... $10 damage, not bad. The wolf already weak from Alex's hit of arrow storm. The javelin kind of embeds itself into the wolf, pinning it to the ground, as you see the life kind of wash out of its eyes.
Nice.
Sweet.
The rider,
Help
quickly
for me.
noticing what's wrong, hops down. Alright, and so are you going to do anything else? Move, make a second attack?
Yeah. Well, the second attack on the goblin.
So you got to move up to him then. Alright, go Go ahead and roll for your long sword. That's also gonna hit. Are you one-handing or two-handing it? I gotta know before I finish. One?
Get a bonus if it's one-handed, so.
Alright, you go ahead and swing right into the goblin. 10 damage. Which... I believe, yep. You dig into the goblin's side, kind of down your sword just straight break, your magical sword breaking straight through its armor. It kind of it kind of slumps down on your blade, the blood kind of pouring out of its mouth.
Hazel. Like I said, a good goblin's a dead goblin, so.
Yeah, just leaving that mark there for your.
Is its
Alright.
wolf still around?
No, you killed this wolf.
Okay.
Your javelin's right here. You can claim it as a.
Okay.
So after you guys, Urak is gonna go.
Oh god.
See, what are my stats for him?
I like how even Show is like concerned.
Feel like, well, he's gonna.
He's gonna kill me, guys.
Gonna go ahead and apply.
Big.
So you're gonna see. So you see Urak kind of burrowing into the ground really quickly, and a little. You see, you kind of hear the burrowing as he just quickly disappears, and then.
Uh-oh. And then.
This one is what I need to. Let me roll for.
And then the depths of hell open up.
I need to roll. I need to roll for his attack. Urak is a homebrew creature, so I can't just continue beyond for him.
Armadillo, does whatever armadillos do.
All right. You see as he bursts out of the ground, charging straight to the wolf, the wolf rider near Orc, dealing. All right. He blasts out of the ground. His claws. He slashes in a cross at the wolf, dealing 15 fire damage to the wolf. Kind of burning it right there, cauterizing the wolf. The rider of the wolf jumps out in time as the wolf kind of goes flying with Urak. The wolf pinned to the ground in a crisp. He's gonna move here. That is Udok's turn. Show, you're up.
Did he just one-shot the wolf?
Well, no, the wolf was already hurt
Okay.
from Alex's hail thorns, and then his second issue.
Well, okay. I am going to bonus action Blade Song. Then I am going to walk up. Urak, come back. We had so much potential. Hi, baby.
Jesus.
Wow.
And then I'm like going to summon my gay limp hand next to the bow archer. And the hand is gonna wave at Urak, and then the archer has to make a DC 17 strength save.
The archer or his wolf?
The archer.
Anything specific for him? Just the basic stats. He and his wolf quickly duck out of the way of the hand,
Okay.
avoiding the damage.
Well, the hand will stay there and just tickle him.
Ricto Semper.
Anything else you can do, Show?
No, that's it.
Alright, this guy's gonna come over here to help out. Make a short bow attack. Or no, javelin attack, sorry. Which show? What's your AC?
19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's good. You duck out of the way as a javelin whiffs right past you where you just were.
You missed my hole. Every hole is not a goal.
All right. The archer is gonna raise his bow back up. Let me see what other move to do. Okay. Seeing a mage being present,
Hey.
he's gonna
Bloody me.
pull back his bow. You see as the vibrant yellow turns into a sort of light sky blue.
Bloody me. Please don't one
Okay.
shot.
No, he's not gonna one shot you.
Not gonna one shot you yet.
Okay, gonna go on.
Hole into a
Show,
pincushion.
I need you
Yeah. Hello.
to give me a con save.
Okay.
Con save.
You ask an awful lot of him.
That's con? Does
Yes.
that make sense?
So yes, so he fires an arrow at you, dealing
Sorry,
only
that's
only 3 damage.
That's an 18 con. That's, anyways, 18 con save.
Regardless, he fires the blue arrow at you. It kind of grazes your shoulder, only dealing 3 damage to you. So you feel this kind of wave of cold wash over you. You take a quick second to breathe and sort of like let your blood flow, get to warm yourself up as ice kind of just washes away.
I tickle you, you tickle me. I have to make a con save to maintain the hand.
Then yeah, go ahead and do it again.
Okay, maintain the hand.
He's gonna.
It looks like it's got a firm hold.
Hmm.
Very firm.
Go this way.
No, come back.
He's gonna go ahead and make a
Got a
second shot,
firm
same
foothold
same
on the
element
trigger.
against
Double attack.
Vegas. Yeah,
Boy.
Bitch.
against Vegas. This one's gonna miss.
Thanks.
You kind as you kind of duck, you kind of like duck down to pick up. So he starts pulling out right as the arrow comes by, so it kind of whiffs past your head. You're completely unaware that he even shot it. Ozzy, you're up. Actually, no. Yeah, that guy's dead. So yeah, Ozzy, you're up.
Alright, so I'll have Jolie move out just behind, but a little to the right of Hole
Okay.
or Show. And she will throw an actual dagger at the one directly, like, in front of her.
All right. Sort of spectral dagger.
No. Proper dagger.
A regular
spec-
dagger.
Yep.
Okay. 14. The goblin rider, seeing you running up, raises the shield as the blade embeds itself into the wood. He currently has your dagger.
Okay. So then, second one I will use as spectral dagger throw at him for my second attack.
Just gonna go ahead and throw a psychic dagger. All right.
Yep.
Same thing. This one embeds itself right next to the original one. It kind of
God damn it.
dissipates. It dissipates after hitting. Orc, or no, this guy number 2, so him. He's gonna go ahead and make his 2 attacks on Urak. Both for, oh no, only the first one's gonna. So yeah, he makes 2 attacks on Urak. First one kind of grazing him, dealing 7 damage. Second one, Urak is able to jump out of the way just in time. Now it's Alex and Orc.
Right. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to move to make any kind of shot.
Yeah.
So, let me. I'd like to take this guy out if I can, or well, at least hit him. So I'm gonna move there, and then I'll use my longbow on that dude. Is he still riding a wolf or no?
That one? No, his wolf is dead.
Okay, then I'm just gonna aim straight for him. Go longbow, big whammy.
Ooh.
Not a big whammy. Okay, and then
Big
roll
whammy
for
on the
damage.
hull.
I mean, that still hits.
There you go.
For 19 damage.
19.
Using your Colossus Slayer because he's hurt. Yeah, 19. Puts him at. Alright. You see him to be kind of like. You see as the arrow kind of bends stuff into his arm. He looks over you with this anger in his eyes.
Oh boy.
Are you gonna make your second attack?
Oh yes. I didn't know if he was gonna like scowl at me or something. I'm gonna aim for him again and go.
That one is unfortunately gonna miss.
That's a shame.
That's unfortunate.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, I want to run at the goblin and attack him.
Which goblin?
Oh, one in front of me. Well, the one next to the cobalt guy.
Alright. Go ahead.
Let me go ahead.
I can I could cut off
Yeah.
his head if it get a good roll.
Alright.
What he's
Long
saying is
sword.
you're gonna have to roll for him.
I know, I just did. Yeah, he's gonna kind of duck under the way. His adrenaline surging. He doesn't even notice the pain in him.
Okay. The swing again because I could do another attack.
Well, wait, did you pick up your javelin or no?
I thought we already did.
No, you were kind of ducking down to do it, but you have to take a bonus action. So if you pick up your javelin, you can't make an attack.
We'll pick it up later.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. I'll go ahead and roll your second attack then.
Oh, that better hit.
Yeah, that one is going to hit.
If not, I was gonna call hacks.
Are you one-handed or two-handed?
Handed.
One-handed? Okay.
I want a head for my trophy wall.
You come rushing to him and slice. You don't get all the way through the head. Just embed your sword in the neck as the guy falls limp.
Hey, he's
So we
dead
got
though.
2 pelts and a. Now I got 2 pelts and a head.
Well, you don't have a head. It's just kind of.
You have a body
Oh,
with
I'll
a
pick it up
slightly
later.
decapitated head.
Urak is gonna run
Very
right past
nearly
you.
headless.
Oh, headless Nick.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I'm naming him Nick.
So you see as Urak kind of rushes to the goblin in front of you. He curses at the thing in Draconic. Before opening his mouth, you see this energy pouring up as a line of fire comes. He breathes a line of fire through his mouth straight at the 2 remaining goblins and their wolves. So that's 13 damage to this goblin and his wolf. Then, 13 damage to all of them. So you see both wolves and both goblins. Next up will be Show.
My gay limp hand will just crawl along the floor and attempt to grab
Can you move it?
Archer again. What?
Can you move it?
As an action, you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature or move to a different unoccupied space within range. So actually, I would have to move up.
Okay.
So he
Can
has
we
to make
redo its strength
a-
check? against the gobbo.
Against the archer goblin, yes.
He tries to move out of the way as the hand acrobatics grabs him and his wolf.
It grabbed it?
Yes.
Yes! Okay, you can take 5 bludgeoning. And yeah, I'm gonna squeeze him tight, give him a wink. That's good, and that's it.
So, is he just grappled, restrained? What is it?
He's restrained.
Okay, remind me what restrained does. Let me see.
Disadvantage on attacks, advantage on our attacks against him. His movement is 0.
Okay. So, this one, seeing you going after his leader, his
Hi.
opportunity attack from Udak, which I believe just a basic one. Gonna roll him. Yeah. He's gonna run straight at you, but not before Udak takes his attack with the claw, doing 6 fire damage to the guy. Or I guess to his wolf. Alright, and then he's going to make his attacks on you, him and his wolf.
Come at me.
Come at me, bitch.
I can take 2 at a time.
The
Can you,
wolf, the wolf lunges at you first. You're able to move out of the way just in time to avoid it. As the the goblin swings his scimitar at you 2 times, each time hitting.
I'll use my reaction to cast shield and increase my AC to 24.
Okay, so then only one's gonna hit.
And then I'll use my lucky to reroll his hit.
Okay. Alright, that's gonna miss.
Try again.
So that brings us back to the top of the turn order with the goblin boss. So, what is it to break out of the hand?
It is the same strength check, DC 17. And it must use its action to make a strength check.
Okay.
Or can attack with disadvantage.
Nah, he's just gonna break out of it.
Okay, damn.
So he's gonna break out of it, move here.
Hi! I still have 24 from shield.
How long does it last?
1 round.
Go around, alright. Okay, he's gonna pull out a scimitar. The scimitar is going to glow with the same tattoos are. Flanking, so. Okay, so you are going to take from the first hit.
I will use my second lucky to reroll it.
Crit.
I'll use my last lucky to reroll it.
Alright, so that his first attack is gonna miss. Time for his second
Okay.
attack.
Okay, I'm out of luckies.
So the first attack is gonna hit, or second attack is gonna hit, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking 7 damage plus a con save.
Okay. Con save is that -5, so that's a 7.
7. Alright, as the blade kind of slashed across you, it doesn't deal too much damage on it. Do you feel that same wave of cold wash over you again? And the ice kind of encases your body. Your next turn, you have to try to break out of the ice.
What am I, restrained or?
So you have you're mostly frozen, so you have zero movement and disadvantage on all attacks unless you want to use an action to break out of the ice.
Okay, I have to make a con save to maintain the hand.
Yes.
That maintains. Yes, it does.
Cool. So yeah, and the wolf gets attacked. That's right.
Oh Lord.
Okay, the wolf's gonna miss its first hit.
Okay.
It's gonna hit the second time. So as you feel the ice start to take over you, you feel a little bit of warmth in your leg as you take 11 bite damage.
Okay. Have to make another con
Don't bite
save.
the hole.
Maintain the hand. Okay.
Need to save the hole.
Roll is not for biting. It's just for rimming too.
You're
Oh
up.
my.
So how far away am I from the guys attacking Hull?
You're
Like
30 from
directly in front of me.
30 from the closest one.
So I'll dash right up to like get up in his face,
Okay.
and I will attack him with a short sword.
Him or the wolf?
I will say him.
All right, 15 on him. That's gonna miss.
Dang it.
Do you want to take your second hit?
Yeah, I'll try and stab him with one of my physical daggers. One of my remaining ones left.
Okay. You'll be so you only have the one left. That one is going to hit. So yeah, that one is gonna hit. So for your damage, 6 piercing damage.
Nice.
You don't get your sneak attack because Sho is currently frozen. All right, so Alex and Orc, you guys are up.
Right. Give me 1 second. Wow, y'all are just crowding around this place up here, huh?
Pretty much.
I'm gonna have to probably use my entire turn just to move. How far away?
Can't you just shoot from there?
No, yeah, I can shoot you.
Well, you'll hit him if you hit Hell of Thorns, but he should be.
I don't have any spells left.
Yeah, but you have your regular boat. The Goblin boss, you don't know his name. He is currently behind cover building, so you can't hit him, but you can hit the guy next between Sho and Ozzy.
This one here.
Yes, you can hit him with your bow.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna do that then. Big money.
Are you hit him or the wolf?
The wolf.
Then okay, that hits.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. You your arrow hitting straight into the wolf. Doesn't kill it. It seems to be on its last legs though.
Okay. Then let's try one more time for the. Let's go. Big money.
That hits.
Nice.
All right. First arrow hits the wolf in the side. It limps over a little bit, looks at you with a snarl as the second arrow hits it straight in the chest. So that wolf is down.
Okay. Then I end my turn.
All right, Orc.
And I want to go and knock out the goblin.
Okay.
To use my longsword. Both attacks.
For both attacks. Hold it one at a time. 21's gonna hit, so for damage. Single-handed, right? Or single or double-handed?
Single.
Just always single. Alright, I'm just gonna assume single, let's stay otherwise.
As it's a bonus, yeah.
Yes. So in there, that's that. Yes, that is going to kill him, the first hit.
I said not killing, scout.
Oh, just knock him out. Or you just wanted to knock him out, you said?
I believe that's what he said.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it back. And it does put a thing on him, so You know he's unconscious. Okay, he's a dark blue now. Okay, anything else you want to do?
Do I still have any attacks left, or?
You do have one, but you don't have any range to your javelins.
Okay. Let's pick that to sync. Pick.
You have to go back there.
Okay. We'll leave it for and we'll pick it later.
Okay, just get in your turn. Okay, Udak is up next. He is going to go ahead and make another
Oh my.
another fire attack on the guy.
Wait, like, he's already unconscious, right?
No, on this guy. On the one who's still alive.
The one hiding in cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's gonna be half damage. So 6. So him and his wolf. Both him and his wolf are starting to look a little completely out of it. Yeah, you can be right here. Okay, so Show, your turn.
My Galen Pan will just roll across the fields and attempt to attack. Attempt to give him a squeeze again. Where is?
He's gonna succeed in the save.
Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all I have, really.
Alright. He is going to go ahead and run up here. And because he is
Wait.
currently...
Okay,
What?
go ahead. No, that's. I was gonna
Yeah,
take
you-
the opportunity attack, but then I decided not to.
Okay. So he's gonna run up here, see that you guys have pretty much knocked out his party
Knocked.
member.
Oh. Okay.
He's gonna raise up his longbow, switch it from the light blue to a fiery red. He's gonna fire it straight into the middle of you guys.
Y'all gonna die.
I need all of you.
Gotta take-
Oh no, never mind. It's just straight damage. So this is everyone do a dex save.
Okay.
Even me?
Everyone. Well, no, everyone who's in that area. You
Okay. Oh,
Alex is exempt.
I'm gonna say I'm
Show,
pretty far away.
Disadvantage
so-
because you're frozen.
Sure.
You're gonna have to roll for me soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find Dixie.
Wouldn't the fire thaw me?
Yes, after it hit you.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So you two are going to take half damage, and then Show you're taking the full damage. And because he is currently in rage, he's going to use his free auto crit that you all get. So that's going to be what did I mark down for damage? Cool. Okay. Orc and Ozzy, you each take 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yeah. Show, you're taking the full 18.
Is that fire damage?
Jesus.
Yes, fire damage.
I'll use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements to half it to 9.
Okay. And Udok will only take half because he's naturally resistant.
Yeah, I'm also fire resistant.
Alright, he's gonna fire a second arrow.
Oh lord.
Same
I'm actually
thing,
fire
spot-
resistant.
Oh, are you? Okay, so you know that
Yeah,
half
it's like-
damage becomes half again, so that's still only 5 damage, not 9.
What?
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
because if you're resistant, you get half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so same thing, dex save from all of you. Show disadvantage. Show you're no longer frozen because of the
Yay.
fire, so no disadvantage.
Well,
Oof.
Let's see what you guys got. So Sho and Ozzy are taking full damage, whereas Orc is only taking a quarter damage.
wait. Go ahead. Yeah.
Orc and Urak are taking quarter damage. So Sho and Ozzy, you take 14.
Right, so we're taking more damage now.
He fired twice,
Fired again, so yeah.
Okay.
and you failed your second save. So
My-
Alright, so 14.
My
Yeah.
absorb elements is still active, so I still take half.
So you take only 7 Sho.
Mhm.
Ozzy, you take the full 14, so 37 is total damage. And then each of them got their saves and their take. So 7, 4.
So I'm basically on 6 HP at the moment.
Oof.
You can use your uncanny dodge to have one of the damages, I believe.
Yes, you gotta call it as it happens though.
Okay.
You
All
do
right.
have an ability to heal you guys, but
Yeah, you have to get to your turn. Speaking of which, it's Ozzy's turn.
Alright, so Jolie retrieves her dagger from earlier from the guy's shield, and moves around Orc to throw
so you
a
guys-
psychic dagger at him.
Just the one for now.
Yeah. You can say she's exhausted at the moment, so
Yeah.
yeah.
14 is gonna miss.
Fuck.
Actually, you.
Sorry, what? You're breaking up.
He's dead.
Bye.
Man, I love it when things go right.
Wait, so what? So he's dead now?
No, soon is. I don't know. We can't hear soon.
Ah. Soon is dead. Okay. Gotcha.
Soon Washinda.
well, I
He
see him
passed
typing,
too
so he's
soon.
alive.
He passed a little too soon.
Ha
Unfortunately.
ha ha
He's
ha
DM.
ha 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 ha.
Oh, I have. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry, Alex. It's almost over. Okay, so if you have under 50 HP, you can just for one point of exhaustion. If you want to do that.
Sorry, what?
All I heard was point of exhaustion.
You could
Yeah.
take a point of exhaustion and make it into an upgrade because you're under half health. The adrenaline surge.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and roll your damage.
Uh-huh.
So 3 plus 6. So 9. Against him or the wolf?
I will say the wolf.
Okay. So the wolf takes the blade straight to the throat and falls over dead. The goblin, seeing that all of his companions are dead, kind of curses that goblin and looks at you all. Fine then. Take my home. See if I care. But he says, looking towards Orak, I will be back for you. And trust me when I say that what I do to you and your kin. With that, he pulls out a crystal from his pocket and shatters it in his hand as a bright light envelops him. You kind of shield your eyes from the blinding light, and when you look back, he's gone.
Okay,
Okay.
did he teleport or did he self-destruct?
I'm gonna assume he teleported because he said he'd be back.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to counterspell that?
No, you use your reaction. Do the
That's
thing.
true. You are correct.
All right. That was
What?
That was that. What?
You really need to get your mic checked out soon.
I don't know if it's his mic or his connection.
Probably his
Could be his connection. Could be the hurricane. Just could be.
I don't think it's
could
the
be his
hurricane because he lives in Utah,
Lives
I will
literally
blame
right
On the
next to the
opposite-
town to me.
on the
so-
opposite side of the country.
Well then, I will blame the Utah cornfields.
Okay.
fine.
I love
I
how
blame the
the
corn-
more you keep talking about it, the more I can realize you don't live in the United States.
I'll make up any excuse I can just for my own amusement.
There are no cornfields in
Udoc-
Utah.
Udoc kind of looks around. It's like, well, they seem to be all gone. Come on, let's get back to the caves so we can rest. The party, completely injured, makes their slow walk back to the Cobalt Caves.
Yay. We did it. See, I told you I could. Look here. Hold on. Look here. I told you I could do it.
There's sort of like a upbeat attitude throughout the caves. People are celebrating the defeat, using the food that the goblins had to have a little party. Udoc looks over at the party, at you guys. We weren't expecting the goblins to have such a power. Goblins typically can't use magic, so it wasn't a concern of ours.
Didn't you send scouts?
They should be
We-
fired.
Or eaten.
The leader was part of their hunting, the hunting party, so we assumed he would be gone. We didn't get a good look at him.
I see.
Regardless, it'll take the goblins many years to regroup, even if they try to do it in Thinwood. So I suspect that my people should be safe.
At least for now.
Yeah.
But since the guy had magic, like they might have,
Powerful friends.
let's just say, more power and whatnot. So I say, be careful.
Aye. You too. We don't have a whole lot of gold with us, but our miners have been busy at work. With that, you see a kobold come in with a small bag, like that's kind of clinking. Here, as promised, a bag full of gems. We have
Awesome.
no one here who could buy it. We have no one here who could buy it for you, but roughly 700 gold's worth. Split it amongst you as you wish.
My fingers are kind of lonely, guys. I should have a bigger cut. Mm-hmm.
It's 700 to divide between the four, because only you four showed up.
All right. Another successful quest.
Kind of near the buzzer too.
Yeah, very near the buzzer. All right. So, is there any stuff you need to do at the end of this session soon, or can I go ahead and do the old outro?
Typically I would, though we literally have a very hard limit this time. So gonna go ahead and cut it
We have
there.
a hard limit
I'll-
next time too.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and divide the gold amongst you guys later. Like, get.
All right, can you cut the music real quick so I can do the outro? Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, that is it for session 5 of our D&D campaign. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you to the 3 others of you that were able to join me, and Soon, as always, for being our DM. Check below in the description where you can find links to Anime Club After Dark on, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. And I think so. As of right now, the next session, which is session 6, we are planning to do what is the date for that? October 15th. So not this coming Saturday, the following Saturday. So we will have it then, and then we're also planning to have another session, which would be session 7, the Saturday after that, and then we'll be back on our every other Saturday schedule that we were on.
Oh, cool.
Because we were supposed to have one next Saturday on our regular schedule, but I won't be available, and I don't think John will be either. So we'll just do October 15th, and then the following Saturday, and then we'll be back on our regular schedule.
I think Sniddles also mentioned at some stage that she isn't free for it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I think that's what I saw earlier in chat.
Yeah. It is what it is. I talked about it with Soon. It's like we just wanted to get a couple other sessions underneath our belt just so that we could actually get back on track because we have been away for a little while.
Indeed.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you, everyone who stopped by. Thank you, everyone who watches this after the fact. I hope you really, really enjoyed it, and I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whatever it happens to be, and we will see you later. Say goodbye, everybody.